Alright guys, so now that you know how to play these first 4 frets and shift up and play pretty much that same position everywhere else, it's always good to have, because like, it's always good to be able to shift up and, know your positions, because it helps for like when you're playing scales. Like, oh, I need to shift up to be able to so I don't screw up on the scale. Like, let's say this is the scale. See how I did that? I shifted down, because normally I should be up here, but instead I do. So that's pretty much it for playing notes. Now, if you need to pause this video, get down the gist of playing with your fingers. I know it feels weird, it takes a while, but remember, keep them angled like that. Remember to shift up your entire hand like this, no matter where you go. That's pretty much it. Alright, now we're going to move on to your very first scale. Now, alright, I'm going to move the camera a little bit here to your 5th. Alright, so you're going to want to go to the 5th, which, let's figure out where that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here. On your low E, if you put that there and play it, that's what it should sound like. It's 5. Alright, so make sure your right finger, your index is on the 5th, and your pinky finger is on the 8th. Alright, we're going to teach you a scale called the pentatonic minor. Here's what it sounds like. Alright, it's a very simple beginner scale used in lots of songs like Slash and AC/DC, all those bands use them, Led Zeppelin. It's a very widely common scale. This is like the easiest scale to learn. Alright, so you're going to start on the 5th. This is called the, by the way, this is an A, the key of A. Alright, so you're going to take your index finger, put it on the 5th of the low E, play that. Then you're going to take your pinky, you're going to put it on the 8th of the low E and play that. So it's going to be. Then you're going to move down to the A string and play the 5th of the A. So then you're going to go to the 7th of the A. So then you're going to go to the 5th of the D. So here's what it sounds like all together right now. And then you're going to go to the 7th of the D. So from 5 to 7 on the D. Then you're going to go to the 5th of the G. Then to the 7th of the G. Here's what it sounds like all together. Then from there you're going to go to the 5th of the B. So from 7 of G to the 5th of the B. And then to the 8th of the B. So instead of going from 5 to 7, you're going to 5 to 8 on the B. There's no 7 in there. So here's what it sounds like all together. Then you throw the 5th of the high E string in there. So you're going from 8th of B to the 5th of the high E. So here you go. Then finally you're going to hit the 8th of the high E. So here's what it sounds like. That's the entire scale. Here it is.